fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed.
Tes, tes, tes. 1, 2, 3, tes. 1, 2, 3. Kali ini main Genshin Impek lagi, bro. Kali ini mari kita nyobain quest terbaru. Target.
Where did this letter in our bag come from? Can it?
Ngelag, coy. Please, coy.
Just blow it in on the breeze?
Freeze, coy. Ala.
Follow me and bask.
Sarong penyihir.
Oh, it's from the tone-deaf bard.
Penyiar, anjir, balik lagi coy ke Mondstadt.
Light it up! Rev the engines!
Welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mons...
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Not Cry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what we...
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth. My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please...
Madengar ceritanya. Memberikan apa yang terjadi dari F20.
Amazing! And so I'm guessing the wild hunt is a thing of...
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey,
Habis dia
now
siapa?
that the Northern Abyss calamity is I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
Right! I'm almost wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados.
Saan dipanggil kamu?
Weren't you
Tapi
so
mo kaya
fast asleep
itu
back
pasti
when
ada
he was
dun.
in my...
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles
Yeah,
after
Kang
hearing some
Gurugoy.
tall tales at the local tap. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Huh! They must have been making quite a racket if it wasn't...
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey! Is that all you've got? Oh, bring it on!
like that.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure.
The bard in green clothes. Does this mean... You're
So you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair? You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, vice captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of...
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right.
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Deliver some letters. There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery. At least 10 of them in total.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, in fact, he's earned himself a new nickname.
I'll have you know that so, tone deaf or not.
Wait, really?
Anyway, since this young man has come...
You sure are.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, doesn't really have an address as such.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here... Oh, sorry.
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing.
Oh, he also said to remind...
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between... Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right?
My thoughts exactly.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward...
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide.
Thank you so much, honorary knight. And you, Miss Guide.
The abyss. The wild. Get home safe, Varka.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Surely there's no way anyone found the secret.
Grandmaster! Bad time to get this. Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. This expedition is almost over. We will make our triumphant return!
Stormwind!
On me! Charge!
Stormwind! Stormwind!
Without the ratio of Sonari to direct them, it seems like...
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcroft...
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance...
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and stand...
Yes, Grandmaster!
Yes, Grandmaster. What the fuck is this?
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Oh, itu penting banget coy, jalan tadi. And
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps, and,
Boreas. Huh?
Injustice, corruption, iniquity.
Damn.
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
Gelut kah, gelut kah, gelut kah. Nah,
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning. P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their PPS. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
Everyone gets one? Wow! So
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say. Even I got a
lah kok
letter.
dia
And
pulang
I'm not
anjir?
a real knight yet. Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grand Master.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain?
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel.
I'm on Beth, there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we go?
Really? Oh, that would be a great help.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help
Great. But I won't be resting just yet. I heard that another challenger recently...
Very well, but please...
I will. Goodbye.
Suaranya agak banget anjir.
Try and stop me!
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Belum berangkat, sebentar lagi sih.
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Nakrai is stable.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, it seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North. And yet, for some reason, I can't...
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand if it comes to that. Remember to train the next Knight of I planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. What's wrong? There's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death until I return. I leave them in...
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinct. The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to his... But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, when the old aristocracy tried to regain power. Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense.
Wolf spirit? You mean?
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North and the Knight of Boreas serves as an Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to... This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt.
Huh?
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry. Although, as such, this tale can only be found deep within. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on it. I kept my speculations to myself, however. You experienced the turmoil caused by Deval and the East Wind's act.
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motive.
Very possibly. And as it turns out, the calamity... Yes, even if his contingency...
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the angels here now.
Burn it down!
Masuk. 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 Masuk.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right
Genshin
now,
proses
but do you two
PC
really need to talk
berapaan?
so loudly?
Gratis.
Rosaria! Diluc! Paimon knew it!
Looks like it's about to
Genshin
get even
proses
noisier.
PC berapaan? Gratis.
A little liveliness never
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences. I hope you will give some
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing.
He nags like an old man.
Huh? Drink what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before... He,
Hey.
asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, right! Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. But both the Grandmaster, I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the...
If I had a Mora for every time
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights.
Good question. Have you considered that
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, kind of like the...
Aku justru sepertinya di harapan Varka.
What should I report back to the public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild?
My reply won't be...
Di atas.
if you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work.
So you see what's really going on here?
Huh? Scheme?
No. Well, I'm sure Varka knows there are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true
Full
champions of
size-nya
justice
berapa
to
giga
the core.
maksudnya bang? Oh, full
Those people
size-nya
are the most susceptible to being
130
driven to
giga.
extremes
Kecil
by
kok.
great upheaval. Not only that, but it happened to a knight of Boreas. Yeah. So no one's told
Kurang
you
lebih
this before?
130 giga kalau nggak salah
The
tuh.
lineage of
Full
the Knights
size-nya.
of Boreas has...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this?
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started
Oh, anjing.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans of those who have the best known. But 500 years ago, there was one he was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled.
NPC baru lagi.
Yikes!
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight. But he lost countless comrades during the abyssal calamity. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black. After that, he threw... It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure, but had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin... After all these...
Huh. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business, and if so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight? That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing him...
Oh, kapan tempurnya? Kapan tempurnya anjir?
What's going on here? The Wild Hunt! What are they doing here? Watch out!
Watch out!
Straight along! Stand with me! Rev the engine!
Putar, 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 putar.
Wreck from the sky! Lightning terrified! Try and stop me! Incinerate! Our bond is strong! Light up the blazing sun!
Are you alright?
Waspada.
No! What now? I better.
Mana coy, bantai.
You
Stop right there. Answer.
2 letters?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait, Paimon passed a test?
You may dispense with your suspicion.
Well, if the boss of Wolf sure was. Fortunately, Mike, something seems wrong with that.
Come on, bro. Kapan turunnya?
Shower me with praise!
Lupus Boreas, not injured.
They followed my trail from the we meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the wild hunt we just got attacked by?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being, the source of this.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived.
Huh? The bard's back?
Who this bard?
Maybe who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Sealy Hall. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, the wolf entrusted those 500 bitter winters past, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night the night asked the wolf to join him, seeing how the ice and snow had given way. So, though the night's journey was not yet over, he had written the end to his... Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no need for...
So that's what happened.
You need not... If anyone should feel that is surely what...
But we followed Boreas's...
Andres, and there's more.
Oh.
I remember it was the ancient king.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have, as luck would have it,
No one...
if even Mondstadt...
Varka, is he...
I believe too many passengers would slip.
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to... I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try her...
I stay in Mondstadt too.
Razor, give me your art. Golden-haired traveler. It is a wolf spirit.
The dominator of wolves once bestowed...
But human hearts and flesh who prevented Although, truth be told, the great wolf king of the...
I will protect...
Just give me the word whenever you're...
Ayo, let's go.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Aduh, not
The Knight of Boreas awaits below.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And I'm on too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Fight or flight?
As expected, but they have served their farewell.
Guess they're retreating.
So that Wolf of the North look-alike. Forget.
There's no point chasing after. True. Killing him. The difficult part is.
Huh? What do you mean?
No. Judging, but compared to Rare. Exactly. I managed to cut off a sample. We still have some big challenges.
Bro, kapan tempurnya? Dari tadi ngobrol mulu.
Light it up!
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hey, Honorary. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. That works too. Hey, Honorary. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. Great. And that's where things stand. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of...
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from...
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that float. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the bloodstained.
Right. No matter how the Roland replica can't possibly imitate Barrier's. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between
The replica corrupted and took control of it. However, exactly why the Abyss...
I guess you must have gotten caught up with...
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill...
You can't kill him right now, because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe, worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once God remains, this land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt.
Query. While I can in that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus... Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to my soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow. Do not grieve.
What the fuck?
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. In his final moments, he made a choice to give every...
Sounds like Andreas...
Yes. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait,
we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Hahaha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, we need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining. However, if we can collect those fragments.
So we need to...
You don't need to worry about that. Most of them are already in...
Huh? Wait.
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the... Not just the wild hunt in the abyss.
Sounds like this plan was a long time.
As a matter of fact, still, all I foresaw. Instead, we've had to make best guesses. Prepare for it. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. According to what Boreas told me, but of course,
Okay, so...
I managed to gather one As for the third fragment, the final snag...
With our foe being from...
And since the wild hunt is...
The Clink Clink Crumbpocket Crab Shop will all...
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract.
Ah, great.
So, he'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield.
Rating for Yehoda update.
Darn it.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving... All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Diskusi mulu, coy.
Rise with the sun!
Tanggung.
Did you say fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, alright, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up!
Shut up.
Is this what we're looking for?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer, just like back at the camp. But this time, you'd best...
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either. Sorry, I just think... I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends...
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the dam... Purifying the abyssal corruption would... Could you try reversing the corrupt...
So, keep the Roland part intact?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. Let me think. How was it explained to me? Yes. Focus on... Actually, neither do I.
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't...
I thought it might mean something to you. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with ponds...
Okay, but back then, we had a boat...
This wolf spirit frag...
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. thought is the anchor for a being's existence.
Also, we barely know anything about rope.
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks old.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup after Rostam lost his life, but trying to track Roland down.
Quite the antique.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to...
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely. Whoa!
You really are making this up as you go along!
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like you said.
If what you say, the monster's life are great, and the code of chivalry, if abyss be thy name, I pledge to you.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it...
That I... Dainsleif? No, while we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. After leaving, once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest, giving them his knowledge. His...
Uh-oh. Is it...
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, but even without the visionary's input, every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes. And on that note, I have a plan I want to the fewer people... That about covers it. No plan is free of risks. If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reign.
Oh, the rest of it...
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved...
Nope. It's a total disaster!
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one. Fill me in. What's the situation? Good call. Locating the...
Well, before we ran into trouble, the two teams are holed up here and here.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right?
We can't spare the logistics company.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the...
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Hey, see...
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, the logistics company has very limited...
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately.
Sure thing. Leave it.
Something's not right. The Wild Hunts have... Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable...
Good. Wait for my signal.
Logistics company, deploy.
Knights. Goodness, you're here. Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
As I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
It's showtime. Fall back.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Ini doang.
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before. Use this time to catch.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this.
That's not exactly very...
We split the search area.
Either way, how's about...
Absolutely.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay now that they've lost their numerical...
Langsung aja.
Looks like the same situation.
Husbands. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this god-awful man.
Understood. Everyone got that?
Yes, sir.
Maria sweeping in! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the wild...
Knights of Favonius! Charge!
Ooh, I'm glad... Brave Knights. There's no need to be so... Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're...
I'll say, it would be our...
Much obliged.
The hiding in the mist trick again.
These guys, you all know the drill.
Yes, sir!
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Knights of Favonius! Charge!
On me.
Admin ngapain sih? Main Genshin Impek dong.
Rally to the Grandmaster!
Main Genshin Impek.
This Wild Hunt traveler.
Mr. Varka?
Just like last time.
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your. Either we all march back to. The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems
Yeah. And with no.
a true knight. If you need him,
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight.
as you wish.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. You're the only one still standing.
We can't lose our Varka! Please!
This duel does no jump. Your plan is Andreas's question. The false path may
Epic moment. Lah, gini doang.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me.
For the next part, it's over to Outlander Hook. This looks like I'm no longer in. There's no way back. Huh. A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince? On me!
Stormwind!
Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas.
Must find an heir. Huh? The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles. Ha! On me!
Terus maju.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice. Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies! On me! Maria sweeping! On me! Stormwind! Charge! Stormwind! Stormwind! Maria sweeping in! On me! Stormwind! My old friend. This is not where your path ends. You must continue on. This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here. You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Mana bosnya? Mana bosnya, coy?
The heart of the wolf?
up.
Roland!
But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn, utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
The knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
Anjing percakapannya lama.
You're not?
Not once.
I guess we have that much in common.
The ray here of Solmari's forces have been I wield the path, therefore, after redeeming you.
The world.
No words can otherwise. Why would you pin all your... But now the blade, you no longer have the means to...
Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you...
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it's forgetting where we are. Andreas! Can you wake up?
If this is your final grand display...
Return to... Is this...
Andreas. At long last. On behalf of all humanity, I thank you.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that, but a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack. Strength.
Even if it is not my intention, the song...
if a mortal heart is to be...
Your heart,
You were wondering how... Here's my answer. You get the wolf.
The wolf spirit to avoid arousing.
Compared to lupus...
You have a stubborn... Your soul is now neither barbarian. You have lost. And so have I. Regrettably, may your soul rest in peace with Boreas. Lonely.
Sorry to disappoint. The fact is that I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong!
Epic moment, epic moment.
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! To Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster,
To Varka.
To Varka.
family.
No pig call.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind. Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Look at Varka! He's the right
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the
Epic
assimilation.
moment.
Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine.
Ya, kecewa.
The knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone. Right back at you, Varka.
The north wind blows southward. Guide you on your journey home.
Leave it all to me.
Stop.
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Freeze! Thunder! Warrior sweeping in! Thunder!
What the fuck?
Here. On me.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
On me. Here.
Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
Fate's chosen Nyobain. Off the ante! One final battle!
Udahlah tamat.
Walk forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on. But they can wait until you're back. I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Senjata bodoh.
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter. I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundel, they never forgot you. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Tamat. Tamat kah? Oh, ini bagus anjir Genshin.
Hey everyone. It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Yeah. I'm home.
Itu doang coy anjir.
It's been a while since I felt this wind. All right then.
Cuman segitu doang, begir. Segitu doang.
Strike a pose!
Cuman segitu doang.
Be silent. Do you feel the
Annihilation mode. Installation channel. Let me read your verse.
Animal hypostasis simulation!
The long sleep beckons. Observe. Close your eyes. You to dust.
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Ngaca sekali aja. Udah. Kenapa cok? Oke guys, makasih yang udah nonton. Kurang dulu. Kompu-kompu aja.